Today is Saturday. It is 8:40 a.m. We got a Palisade today. Full detail inside and out. This was supposed to be a mobile or like a house call service, but the weather has been like this. Really wet and gloomy and just not really good for working outside. So the customer agreed to drop off their vehicle at the shop, which I'm really thankful for. I wanted to address the issues that I've had with my videos really quick before I get started and show you this vehicle. I have these little SD cards. They're like this big and they're micro SD or something like that. I will have a video recorded and ready to be edited, but the thing is, I have this case. It's ridiculous. This is crazy. This has happened a few times already where I've just lost SD cards. I bought this case so I can hold the cards in there. These are just adapters because the cards are so small, they have to go into these. But anyway, I'm not even using the case, and that's the problem. That's why I've been losing these cards. I will record the video, take the card out of the GoPro, put it in my pocket. Bad idea. So I've lost full videos, and some really good ones too, unfortunately, because the cards, I'm losing these cards. It's ridiculous. So then it's kind of like a last minute record a video to get it up type of thing, which I'm not into doing stuff like that. I don't like doing that. So, but I'm ordering like a bunch of new cards, just a lot of them. So let's get this started here. We're also going to be doing some buffing on the passenger side rear door of this vehicle here. Let's see what it looks like. very carefully. Don't want to get any crumbs, any more crumbs in there, you know, make a bigger mess. Okay, this is what I like to see when it's completely emptied out. Now let's see if I can get this out without getting anything all over the place. Yes. But it's still got a bunch of stuff under it. Oh, that air compressor. It's kind of like a love-hate relationship because it'll never shut off. It's got a leak. But what I like about it specifically, and which is not supposed to happen, but it shoots water out of the line. So it's actually beneficial, but not supposed to happen. I'm alright with it. Can't forget about these pieces. Got a little bit of crumbs in there. Clean this off. And then this. There we go. That's better. The most difficult thing with these rubber liners is that I'll clean them, but once they dry, you can see that stuff from the edges and then the texture. That's why you gotta always make sure after you clean something that it's completely dry. Everything looks good while it's wet. Look at that. Look at all that stuff left over. Can't have that. And this weather is like yuck. Well, the summer is definitely over because it's been so cold in the morning. My last video, I showed you guys the kerosene heater that we use. 40 degrees in the morning. Yeah, buddy. It was a little bit warmer today. It was about 50 something this morning. And it's been around 70 in the afternoons. So it is 10:24. I'm gonna get started on these doors. Then I'll do the vacuuming, clean the seats, do all of the, actually, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna do the doors. Then I'll clean like the interior trim, all of the plastic stuff like this. Come back here and clean up these cup holders. I'm going to switch up my procedure, my standard a little bit here, because this is a third row. I do things a little bit differently with minivans and third rows. I'm gonna start back here after, obviously, I've already cleaned all that stuff in the front, but that's usually what I'll do. I'll start in the front and then I'll come back here to do these cup holders, wipe up all the trim pieces, and then do the windows. That way I don't have to come back in here to do all of this after all this is vacuumed and everything else. It makes it a lot easier to do, and then I'll be able to do these windows a little bit easier too. A bunch of smudges all over that. Oh yeah, something happened here. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna start doing right now. Hop back there and get all that taken care of. As you can see, makes it a lot easier that I can step on things. This material. That is not plastic. Huh, it's like a suede or something. I'll take care of that separately. I noticed that I said wiping the interior plastics before, but I meant like what I'm doing right now, scrubbing it. It's very rare that we ever just wipe something, a maintenance or something like that, like a maintenance service. That's different, but this obviously needs more than just a little wiping. So for those of you that don't know, what I use here has a chemical in it called Microban. And what that does is it helps with germs, viruses, and things like that. And it continues to work. So that's always nice. We've got a little toddler, so it's always good to have something that will clean something, but then also continue to fight off germs and viruses. here while I'm back here. You can see just how foggy it is. And whatever that is, that's got to go. Damn it. I just freaking... I just sprayed interior cleaner all over my window towel. Come on. Oh yeah, this is a workout. Oh my. I am missing so much stuff. What is going on right now? All right, that's everything for the back. Moving on. It's kind of weird because I can feel where it's dirty, it'll catch. And I'm cleaning this right here. Right there. There we go. Now, something I forgot to mention. Instead of completely vacuuming that whole back part, taking the mat out, and then vacuuming the carpet underneath, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean the back of those seats. Those have been vacuumed. So the third row seat, I'm gonna start to clean those now before I do anything to the floor, vacuuming and taking the mat out. So I can put my feet right there inside the car. I'm gonna have to clean the mats anyway, so you can see already from doing that, that is from my shoe. So I'd rather have it on the floor mat, obviously, than the carpet. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that back seat. It is now 1:50 p.m. I took a long lunch break, which I don't ever do. I don't take breaks, but I kind of been feeling like taking lunch breaks because I used to vape a lot, and I just recently quit doing that a few weeks ago. So nicotine is an appetite suppressant, so I could go all day without eating anything and had no problem. But now I could already see the weight gaining. I'm eating a lot more, but you know what? It's all right. So I'll work through it and I'll learn from it. because it's this board right here that works for me. All of these quotes here, the stuff that I listen to, this stuff can help in plenty of areas in life. So I continue to listen to inspirational stuff to, to help myself get past old bad habits. So, with that being said, let's keep it going. So, according to how I normally do things, this is completely jumbled up because the order that I go is the front section, and this is when I'm by myself. The front section in there, the dash and all that stuff that you see in the beginning of the video, the doors, then the vacuuming. I'd vacuum everything, then I would clean the seats, dress the seats. So right now I'm in the middle of the vacuuming portion of this, so it's like stopping what you're doing and doing something else, which I'm not really a fan of, but this only makes sense to do it this way. I'm not gonna take my shoes off and get inside the car. That's disgusting, so I'm not doing that. All right, now comes to the part of the service where you gotta clean out these holes here. I just cleaned this entire seat here, scrubbed it down really good, and now, so you can tell it's clean because it's not shiny. I mean, the camera's probably not gonna be able to do it justice, but anyways, it's a dull finish. That's what we're looking for. So let's get these ventilation holes cleaned out one by one. All right, I'm just gonna come back tomorrow to finish this up. My interior lights are dying, and this interior took much longer than I expected. So, man, that light's dying. So it's not gonna be much longer until the other ones start to go. So anyway, I gotta just condition the seats. All the seats are cleaned, all the ventilation holes are cleaned. It is now 4:43. Just have to dress the seats, clean up the trim, the interior trim plastics, floor mats, and then the outside, wash and wax. The customer agreed to pick it up on Monday, which I'm now very thankful for. Normally I wouldn't leave, but with those lights and they're dying like that, I'm just gonna go ahead and check out for the day, and then I'll be back here tomorrow early. That way I can finish it up tomorrow, and then it'd be ready for the morning on Monday for them. So this video will continue. I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so it is now Sunday, 12:09. Finished up the inside. That's all done and taken care of. And now I'm doing the wash and wax, and that's scratch removal on the outside. Yeah, this job, it should have been finished yesterday, but with those lights the way that they were dying like that, nah, I wasn't gonna stick around and wait for them to charge. So So we're gonna wrap this job up today. I also had to go out to a customer's house to look at some mold inside his Cadillac. So I left to do that, and now I just came back. You will see a video about that. I'll be doing some mold removal, which I don't do anymore, but this one I'm gonna do, and that will literally be the last mold removal job. Mark those words. I was gonna go out to lunch today too. Oh, well, that didn't happen. I just told him, nah, just go on, because by the time I'm done with this, they're just gonna be waiting and waiting and waiting. So I decided to just not go, because I have to finish this. There's no choice about that one. But I'm okay with it. You gotta be. 2:06. Got the wash all done. Looking pretty good. That tire is super brown. But now I'm going to do this scratch here. You can really see it now. It goes all the way through here, all the way up there. We've got about 2 doors worth here. And stops there. Yeah, we've got, yep, it's the entire length of the 2 doors. Because it actually starts right here. So, all the way back. All these tires are gonna need to be touched up. That's one thing about these, some of these tires, I'll tell you, I've been doing this for 5 years, and these tires will not start off even looking like this. I don't know, the camera doesn't really show it too good, but they'll be brown like that, and a lot of the time it's oxidation, like blooming, where the rubber releases oxygen. But if they're not starting this way and they're ending up that way, there's something going on with the cleaner or something. I don't really understand it. But sometimes it will happen like that. Sometimes it doesn't. So even as a professional detailer, I'll tell you, there are some things that still puzzle me. Now I can clean it. I can clean it off. You know, I don't send vehicles out looking like this. It'll come off. But the fact that I've got to essentially clean it after cleaning it 3, 4, 5 times, it's actually ridiculous. The only way that I know how to get that off is with a microfiber towel and some degreaser, and it will come right off. But I mean, I don't necessarily want to clean the tires like that either, though. It's really weird. Woo! All right, it is 5:36, and this job is pretty much done. I could call this right now 99% done. I'm just touching up the wheels, but I'm gonna go ahead and just show you guys the after right now. Hopefully there's enough light inside. That's why I wanted to just end the video now and show you guys everything before it got too dark. But all that's left is literally just to touch up the rims. So let me see what we got here. Came out really good. Unnecessarily too long, honestly. This job really shouldn't have taken this long, I don't feel like. But I'm gonna keep saying it because that's the reason. It almost feels like it's an excuse at this point. But when those interior lights start to die, I can't do anything with that. So anyways, besides all that, I have a really good quote for today. If you can take it, you can make it. That's been ringing through my head all day today. I didn't take any lunch breaks or anything like that today because honestly, I just needed to get this done. And I feel like since I'm so used to having help now, full-time help from Isaiah, that if I don't do these jobs on the weekend and give him a day off, I'm getting like soft, I think. I feel like I'm getting soft. It's it's really not good because when you're so used to having help and then you're doing an entire job like this size vehicle with this much work by yourself, it was starting to take its toll. But if you can take it, you can make it. And I had to keep remembering that. Sometimes I'll come over here on my board, like yesterday and today. I just come here on my board and I'll just look at these things and these quotes I have here, and it's helped me get to where I am now. So it's going to continue to help when I have moments like that, and I'm like, yeah, am I getting soft or what? Come over here and look at the board, and this will help me push. Just keep pushing, and remembering why you're doing it is always helpful too. That's the main thing. Remembering why. Your why is gonna push you beyond your doubts. So with that being said, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thanks for watching. See ya.